It was supposed to be a casual Sunday brunch at my parents' house. Just another family affair with mismatched plates, lukewarm coffee, and the usual small talk about weather and work. My sister Laura had brought her new boyfriend, Ethan, to meet everyone. He was charming in that effortless way. Tall, quick with a smile. The kind of guy who could talk about anything and make it sound interesting. I'd been married to my husband James for 8 years, and while we weren't the picture-perfect couple from Aramcom, we built a solid life together. Or so I thought. The trouble started when my mom asked Ethan about his job. He worked in tech, something about coding apps. And he launched into this animated story about a project gone wrong. Everyone was hooked, Dad nodding along, Laura beaming. Even my teenage nephew looking up from his phone. James, though, stayed quiet, sipping his coffee, his expression unreadable. I didn't notice at first. He's never been the chatty type. Then Laura, half teasing, turned to me. You're lucky James is so handy, Anna. Ethan can barely change a light bulb without calling tech support. Everyone chuckled and I grinned, seizing the moment. Oh, you have no idea, I said, the words tumbling out. James thinks he's Mr. Fix-It. But last week he tried to repair the dishwasher and turn the kitchen into a water park. I'm still finding puddles. The table erupted in laughter. Ethan slapped the table, Mom covered her mouth, and even Dad let out a rare guffaw. It felt good, like I'd won some unspoken family approval contest. So I kept going, and his cooking. I added, leaning in. The man could burn water. Last month he tried making spaghetti, and we ended up ordering pizza because the smoke alarm wouldn't shut up. More laughs, louder this time. James shifted in his seat, but I didn't catch the tightness in his jaw. I was too busy basking in the spotlight. Oh, and don't get me started on his driving. He's got this GPS app, but he insists he knows shortcuts. We once ended up in a cornfield because he wouldn't listen to it. By now, the whole family was in stitches. Laura was wiping her eyes, and Ethan said, Man, you're a legend, James. I glanced at him, expecting a smirk or a playful comeback. He's always been good at brushing off my teasing, but he just set his mug down. Slow and deliberate. Funny, right? He said, his voice low, cutting through the noise. The room went still. You know what's funnier? Spending years trying to keep this family happy, only to realize I'm the idiot everyone laughs at. It was like someone flipped a switch. The air turned heavy and I tried to play it off. Oh, come on, James. It's just a joke. Don't be so sensitive. But he stood up, his chair scraping the floor. Not to me, Anna. Not anymore. He walked out. Didn't slam the door, didn't yell. Just left. The silence swallowed us whole. Mom stared at her plate, Laura fidgeted, and Ethan mumbled something about needing air. I sat there stunned, telling myself he'd come back after a walk. He didn't. Hours later, I got a text staying at Mike's for a bit. Need to think. Mike was his old college buddy who lived across town. I called, but it went straight to voicemail. I texted back, I'm sorry. Let's talk, but nothing. That night alone, in our too quiet house, I replayed it all. How'd I not seen it? I'd always poked fun at James, his quirks, his little failures, thinking it was harmless, cute even. But somewhere along the way, it stopped being a joke to him. I found an old photo of us from a camping trip. Early in our marriage, grinning by a campfire. No audience, just us. Back when I saw him as my rock. Not a punchline. The next day, my sister called. What happened? Anna. Ethan said James looked like he'd been hit by a truck. I brushed it off at first. He's overreacting, but her words stuck. Then Mom texted, check on James. He's a good man. Even my nephew sent a meme of a sad puppy with Fix-It. And Anna, everyone saw it but me. I drove to Mike's place, heart pounding, rehearsing apologies. Mike answered the door. Arms crossed, he's not here. Left this morning, said he needed space. Space from what? I snapped, frustration boiling over. From you, Anna. He said he's tired of feeling small. That hit hard. I went home and sat on the couch, staring at James's empty spot. I thought about the last real talk we'd had, not about schedules or bills, but us. I couldn't remember. Had I been so busy proving I was clever that I'd forgotten he had feelings too? Days turned into a week. I left voicemails, sent texts, even wrote a letter. I messed up, James. I didn't mean to hurt you. Please come home. No reply. Then one evening he showed up. Not to stay, just to talk. I've been thinking, he said, standing in the doorway. I don't know who I am to you anymore, Anna. The guy you love or the guy you laugh at. I can't keep wondering I love you. I said, voice breaking. I'm so sorry, I didn't see what I was doing. He nodded, but his eyes were distant. I believe you're sorry. but I need time to figure out if I can trust us again. He left and I spent the next month soul searching. Therapy helped me see it. I'd use humor to feel big, not realizing it made him feel invisible. Slowly we started talking. Short calls, then coffee meetings. It wasn't easy. We had to dig into years of unspoken hurts, but we both wanted to try. Now we're rebuilding. It's not the same. It's better raw or real. I've learned love isn't about being the loudest in the room. It's about lifting each other up, even when no one's watching.